Another day, another session, working on the script. Woohoo. I'm just gonna make a montage of all of our working on traditional yoga in the modern world. Fuck, man. Just sitting in a coffee shop with Evelyn, and then there was this kid like hiding in his hood. What is this? There's this kid talking on the phone saying he needs to talk to a counselor, and like, he didn't hear exactly what he was saying, but he was like really upset. He's talking about how he doesn't have anyone to talk to, and his parents are abrasive whenever he tries to talk about problems. This whole time, we're looking at him talk, and we're like, we wanted to say something. I don't know what to say, but we didn't know like what was going on. It's kind of like whatever. And then I go outside to get something out of the car. And he's being like handcuffed. And apparently he was calling like the suicide prevention hotline to get some help because he had taken a bunch of pills. He had no one to talk him out of it. So he was all shaky. So I asked these girls that were sitting outside, like, hey, oh, they're the cops. There's the cop. I said, hey, like, oh, the kid's in the back too. Fuck, man. I said, hey, what happened? Like, did he do something? And they're like, no, they were like looking for him, like, as if he called them. And like 3 cops showed up. This fucking kid's trying to kill himself right in front of my eyes. Can't get any work done there anymore. It's making me see, like, with all these like sober people like in the suburbs, right? Like, they're just so fucking bored. Like, I'm contemplating like not suicide, not killing myself. It's leaving my body forever, and like that's why these kids smoke weed all day. Like, this place fucking sucks your soul, and then they tell you have a problem, man. It's not fucking cool. That kid was a good kid, you could tell. He had no one to talk to. So all this stuff going on in my life, like starting businesses and fucking kombucha, realizing like here it is in my hometown, I could just fucking help people right here. Just having a place for kids to come and like fucking learn yoga, learn these like good things that like people don't always have the discipline to just go sober and cold turkey, you know? Like, that's really admirable, these people that I can't go sober and cold turkey. I can't do that. So these fucking kids, they have no other alternative. If we teach them yoga or something, teach them meditation, give them a fucking, not a fucking support group, but a fucking community. We can help them feel some love, give them some purpose, empower them to feel like they're worth something. Oh my God. So much just became clear. People trying to kill themselves around me. Fucking all the time. Not because of me, but I'm always around. Maybe this was the reason. Help give kids, help give people an opportunity to develop a sense of self-worth and self-love. Because that's all that's worth living for. Thanks for listening to my momentous, life-defining fucking moment. Fuck. Oh God. Cut. So, So I just texted Sam, my mom's friend's son, 17, was in rehab because he tried to kill himself off meth, or when he was on meth, or whatever binge. And he, just like everyone else, is fucking bored. Fucking suburbs, man. Even me, someone who considers himself pretty fucking put together, traveled the fucking world, I have skills, I have talents, I have a lot of sex, like I have everything I fucking need. And I'm like, holy shit, man, fuck this place, fuck life in this place. So instead of getting all angry at the system, which, you know, is the root, why don't we look at it like, alright, let's fucking do it. Let's fucking fix this shit. Let's fucking get people into a place that fucking helps you become you, so you don't want to fucking kill yourself after what? These kids are fucking 15, 16, 17. They're high schoolers, man, and they're not the first and they're not the only. Sorry, girls outside the coffee shop. That kid wasn't unique. It's a normal occurrence. I don't need my water because there's sparkling water in here. It's a normal fucking occurrence. And then meanwhile, the kombucha lady, my friend Pam. Hey, there's Evelyn. This woman that I'm making the kombucha with, just today, she's like, I saw a space down in Newhall. It's the old jail home, the old jailhouse, and it's for rent. And it has a patio, and she's like looking at it to make a juice bar or something. And I'm like, yeah, that'd be sweet. We could host meditations in there. We could do a lot of shit. She's like, yeah, and have a cafe. Because obviously we know the kombucha is a big part of it. So, fucking, I wanted to go look at it. And then, so between my mom's friend's son, between that fucking kid, between even me, I'm contemplating not killing myself, but suicide, in the sense of just like leaving my body, smoking weed all day, because this place sucks. We need to have a fucking space, fucking activities, fucking something for kids to do to feel stimulated, that they're worth something, that they're doing something, because the suburbs fucking suck. And you know what? I don't think they give us the proper statistics. I think a lot more people try to kill themselves here than we're told. I don't think it's kids with problems that are trying to do it. I think it's kids that understand that life isn't everything that fucking high school makes you think here. What?
Everything said.
You heard all of it?
Yeah. I didn't see where she is transgender.
Yeah, I heard that, the gender part.
Can't talk to his or her parents. I don't know. And like nobody.
Well, I didn't even know if you were listening.
I kept looking at you.
Yeah, no, I felt like we were acknowledging it, but I wasn't sure because you were also
Same
like
here,
texting or something. Yeah.
No, I got that you were listening because it, like, especially after he walked down the stairs for the first time.
And why did I randomly decide to go get my avocado and bread? I was like, I feel like I need to eat right now. And that's the only reason. I walked right by the cops. It was right in. I know, right?
I wondered why. Yeah.
It was literally right in front of my car. I like, hi cops. Like, I wanted to ask, like, oh, what's going on? I felt like I was a part of it because I was just up there with the kid. And so instead, I went back down after I saw you, and I asked the girls.
I wanted to go down, but I was like, I don't want like all of us, like a bunch of us going down. But I was like really.
I don't. I feel like no one else had any clue what was going on. Isn't that funny? That was the house of God. That's where like all the master's college students fucking study.
Really?
Yeah.
I just felt like, I don't know, maybe I'm just imagining it. I mean, it's not like I did anything about it. But I just felt like no one even really, not cared, but I feel like it's just what we're taught to do is like, don't get into other people's business. Just mind your own business and concentrate what you're doing and like pretend like you don't care.
Yeah. I didn't want to interrupt the phone call. Didn't I even say something like this is getting intense?
Yeah.
But I don't know what to do.
You did. I said I want to give him a hug.
I guess it would have been too late if he already took the pills. But no, I know, right? So instead he has to call some fucking number and then the cops have to fucking swoop him up. Like, that doesn't help, you know? Like, that doesn't feel very loving.
Like, that's like kind of mortifying too.
Fucking A. It's fucking 3 cop cars show up and these fat asses get out of their car like, another kid trying to off himself in the suburbs.
I mean, I don't think that that's their mindset. I think that they're doing their job and they want to make sure he's safe. And
Yeah, no, but I got a weird vibe from the
it's
cops.
sad. Yes,
I got a really bored vibe as they were arresting him.
The cop
From one
was
of
right
them.
next to my car, and he was there. He was in the back seat still.
Yeah. Oh.
And he was just like slumped down, you know, like looking at his hands or whatever, or not at his hands. I'm sure his hands were behind his back, right?
The girl said that he had made it sound like he had taken something. I was like stole something. But I mean, if he was like on his way to being dead, I think the fucking paramedics would have come, right?
Yeah.
And they wouldn't have waited so long to leave. That was the last cop car to leave. It passed me. I had pulled over to cry and talk to the camera, and then it passed by. I almost wanted to follow the car to get the footage. I feel like it fucking defined my life. Like, alright, like, I feel like I know my purpose now because of that. As far as my home area goes, like, I don't know. Like, I've been going through this tough, like I told you outside, like, not like wanting to kill myself, but being over life, you know. I'm ready to get the fuck out of here. It fucking drains me, you know. And like, I'm a put together dude, you know what I mean? I've got my shit together. I've got projects, I've got love, I've got everything, and I still can't take it here. And so like, meanwhile there's the kombucha thing and her wanting to open the cafe. I'm like, maybe that's it. We need to have a space like where just people can, not even just kids, just people can just come to just be like, all right, life's cool. There's things I can learn, there's things I can do. I don't have to be judged for liking drugs.
I think that the kind of what I was thinking was, it's really hard to be different here. It's like really hard to not fall into like certain, like, it's hard to break, like, to not, if you don't fit within like a certain image, or if you don't fit into like a certain category.
Yeah, and I was a
it's hard to be
transgender.
different. Yeah, and it's like, I just feel like I was trying to think of like what kind of resources could that kid have to have avoided this situation, to have avoided like this mortifying situation where cops come and arrest him, you know, when that doesn't sound right for like this sort of thing, you know. Obviously I get that that's their job, and when it comes to this point, like, he could harm himself and they don't want him to harm himself, and I get it, but like, what steps could be made before that?
So it's not cops
So
saying hello?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like, what could have happened like 3 steps back to avoid it, you know? And I think that, like, I mean, we don't know anything about this kid. We don't know if he has friends, if he gets bullied at school. Like, we don't know any of that. And it's hard because, like, counselors and that sort of thing, I think they're very open about, like, oh, you can come in and talk to us whenever, but, like, people don't really utilize that, like, those resources, because they're not very comfortable, you know? It's not very comfortable to go talk to your, like, I don't know, 40-something-year-old counselor that may or may not understand where you're coming from, or what, you know, what's even going through your mind. They're, like, trained to handle it, but maybe maybe you don't connect with them or something. You know what I mean?
They're not meant to connect with you. Those counselors, right? They're not trying to connect with you. They're trying to like empirically or rationally figure out what the problem is, and then either what drugs you should take, or like, that's pretty much it, right? Or maybe if you need to talk to someone. But they're not there to like show you love. They're there to do their job.
I think that there are, I wouldn't doubt that there are people
That do.
Yeah. You know?
But I feel like that's not the job
The thing is,
description.
there's a system in place. It's like, I think there are definitely good people that come into those positions and try to, you know, add more more to it, but there's just certain systems in place. It's like the way we are problem solving as like a system is off,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Way off. Well, welcome to America. For me, it was just cool to like have that click in my head. Like, I can share the techniques I've learned, you know, like, because there's problem solving that exists on every scale, right? Like, where does the problem really begin? Who knows?
Right.
But yeah, I mean, everything, it's just love. The kid wasn't getting any love. That's straight up what I experienced seeing that kid, like hiding in the corner, putting the thing over him, like, kid needs love. And that, in any sense, is always the root problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, cause then even if you have love, like with me, right? I have a lot of love in my family, right? Not,
Yeah.
So like, that alone would never allow me to like take my life.
Right.
Cause, you know what I mean? Cause if worst comes to worst, that love will help me, will come to me cause it cares. And so these kids don't have that as a foundation.
I think, I don't know if it's so much that. I think that one of the main reasons I think that you are so lucky, not just for the love that you have, but your parents are really, really open-minded. Like in Santa Clarita, a place that's like, for the most part, pretty conservative and not, you know, like
Open to transgenders.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, is that the issue? If this kid lived in San Francisco or, you know,
Yeah.
a more liberal place where he felt more like
Would he be
he
good?
belongs and like he's okay the way he is, would it have changed things? Who knows? And that's why it's like, for me, I've dreaded coming back to Santa Clarita. Like,
Why?
I have absolutely dreaded it. I just don't like it here. I don't like running into people from high school. I didn't really like high school, so I don't like coming back. But honestly, after seeing that kid, I'm like, is there something I can do
Right.
here to like, you know, I have a real estate business now. Like, can I start making money and, you know, like participate in certain like organizations or something that's in place, or maybe help change something?
Well, why don't you help me get a space to start this place? Right? Or why don't we make a not-for-profit organization that uses empty fucking houses to have little events for people? I don't know. Like,
I feel like something should happen at like the school levels, you know, like something like, I don't know how that would work.
I think that's too big. Well, that's what I want to do with virtual reality.
What do you mean that's too big? I mean, just going to like local schools here.
But no, I mean, like, there's so much bureaucracy with school.
I know.
You have to go to school district, you have to do all this
Right.
shit.
You're
No,
right.
I plan on getting there with perception travel, with virtual reality. Get the helmets in there, provide the helmets in there and lesson plans. Schools are gonna eat that up because it'll save them money and it's
Yeah.
new technologies, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But then we do it my way. We integrate this kind of shit, self-love stuff, in the classroom. That is what's gonna change things. But that's gonna take a long time, right? Or at least it can't be done like soon, very soon. But it'll be done. Like maybe within a year, I could maybe get a prototype going. But what I'm looking at, what I'm looking at is in the meantime, in the meanwhile, while these kids are still fucking forced to go to school,
Yeah.
like this kid I'm gonna pick up tomorrow, I made plans with him, like, hey, I think we should make a video. Let me pick you up from school tomorrow. We're gonna make a video of how fucking boring it is to be from here. 10 years apart, we'll fucking smoke weed together and go, yeah, because this place fucking kills you. I don't know what it's gonna be yet, but somewhere that kids like them can go, like a coffee shop that has cool people working there that abide by certain just kind of rules. Like no matter what, like you hang out. Like you're coming to this place and you hang out. You know you'll have company there. Someone that wants to say hi, or else they won't work there.
Yeah.
So someone like me, when I'm working, I'm there to talk and hang out. Someone like John Monkey, like whatever it is, it's
Yeah.
only people there that want to talk.
Yeah.
And so you know you can go as a kid and be like, cool, I can talk to someone older that has their shit together, so they think, and I can talk to them.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, I can feel better about myself, right? Because that's the reason a month ago, the kid tried to commit suicide and got out of rehab, and I told his mom, like, maybe I should spend time with him You know, like maybe I'd be a good role model for him or someone to be around because he doesn't have any fucking male role models in his life. No male figures. And not that me doing acid every weekend is necessarily something he needs to be around, but it's someone he can relate to me because he knows I'm down with drugs. Like he knows I get it, that I'm not going to ostracize him. He knows I'm cool with yoga, meditation, blah blah blah. So like he can be 17 and know all the vices that lead people down this path of maybe suicide, or that he knows the not acceptance thing which lead people down that road of suicide, and to be able to have someone relatable in a place which is technically all churches. That's what a church is supposed to be, right? Or a temple. Go in and just experience the love. But we don't have that. That's not real. So I'm like, fucking make it a coffee shop. It's fucking it. It's like I figured everything out since driving from the coffee shop to here. Like, this is what I'm here for. This is why all these roots are fucking being planted here for me. This is why all this is going on. Like, I want to do it like digitally, like with videos and take over the world, you know, but like I haven't been grounded with people. Like it starts with just people, you know, like how can I expect anything to happen with my videos or whatever if I'm not doing it actively in this dimension? Which sums up my life. I spend way too much time in other dimensions and not enough in this one. Until today. Live in the light. Live in the truth.
Just speak or live lies. Can it just be super, like, simple? Just saying, Ahimsa, non-violence, do not be violent, and you have to, like, go into it.
Talk about it. Like, don't kill a bug. Fucking
Okay.
don't eat animals. That kind of stuff.
Yama is contrary to freedom. But what is freedom? Real freedom is not giving free flow to the sense organs and mind. Generally, we think that freedom is to allow the senses to go wherever they want. But really, basically what it's saying is like, that's why teaching people what they shouldn't do is actually leading you to real freedom.
So true emancipation.
Yeah. Is that
So I
fair?
disagree with that in the sense that there's two methods to it, and I think that's why right now we're evolving as humans, because we're finding out the second method. Like originally that made sense. You have to have discipline, straight up. You have to have fucking discipline. Don't do this shit because it's bad for you. Do this shit because it's good for you. But now when we live in a world where every vice is available to us all the time, whether it's a vice or not, whatever it is, we have everything available to us all the time. Because of that, we're bored.
Yeah.
Here I am. Now, in order to not be bored, have discipline, right? Or if you can't, like me, follow these rules, right? Practice asana every day, and you won't be bored, right?
Yeah.
It'll snap you out of it.
I get that, but I think there's truth in it. You know, like there's a sense of freedom in saying like, oh, I really want. Okay, this is a really stupid example, but like, I want coffee. I don't need it. I don't need it right now.
That's
right?
your mind, yeah.
So that's the ultimate freedom. Feel like, well, I want this, but I don't really need it. You know, I'm fine without it.
Or deciding you're gonna get it and getting it.
Yeah.
That's also, it feels like freedom. It's freedom for your mind. I think that's the mind exercising its power.
Yeah, exactly. Because it says mind is the cause for the 6 enemies, negative
6
emotions.
enemies.
The negative.
Yeah,
So
like so
this
depression, loneliness,
desire, irritability, miserliness,
miserliness,
miserliness.
like wanting to be able, like Scrooge.
Oh.
Okay. Humbug.
Infatuation, delusion, and ego.
Yeah.
So those are the 6 enemies
And you know
of
what's
man.
interesting? I've been going through this a lot lately, and because I quit drinking, right? So like, whenever I feel these feelings, like they become less and less a part of me. Like I sense them. Like irritability, for example, today, I felt it, but it didn't become me. I felt it there, and I was like, okay, I know if I have a coffee right now, it's gonna become me. But I know if I stay away from it and I keep to these things that keep me chill, it's not gonna become me. It's just gonna stay behind the glass wall.
Yeah.
It was really trippy though, because I like had this, because it was still me.
Yeah.
Right? I was talking to Christine about this today. It's like these things, these emotions, these feelings just kind of flow around all the time.
Yeah.
It's not if they catch you or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing is the highs come with the lows. So it's like the irritability catches you, bummer. The excitement catches you, sweet. But the point of yoga is to not let either of those catch you, to remain detached. But what's the fun of that shit?
I don't think it's to remain detached. I think it's to have the ability to be like, okay, I'm a human being that feels a range of emotions, like everybody does, but to have the power over them.
That's
be like,
detachment. To not
really?
let them become you, yeah. Like you could have emotion. Like I experience this all the time. Like with you, with Bobby, with anyone, right? It's like, and all it is miscommunication, right? And they go, why the fuck didn't they say that? Or why? And then I was like, oh, I didn't say it, right? Or I feel this feeling, and this happened a lot when we were traveling. Right? I feel this feeling, and I'm like, and then lately, because I'm growing or whatever, I feel like I'm detached from that. Like that comes like out of habit, but it's not me anymore because I've learned to make that not me. And so same with like looking at alcohol and how much like in the past, like, oh, I want to drink, I would never be able to say that. Now I don't even ever want to drink. But while that was happening, like I would feel like, oh my god, drink, and then like be aware of that and go, wait a minute, this desire isn't really me. It's not necessary. So like that whole detachment process, this is saying true freedom is not those things not being you.
Yeah.
Right? Where we think freedom is, oh, I can do whatever I want.
Right.
Yeah. When truly freedom is beyond that, where it's just you're just existing as God incarnate, as Jesus, as Buddha, as whatever. So why did this come up?
I just want to make sure that